Hey friends, welcome. My name is Liz. Today I'm going to give you three clear signs that God is removing a narcissist from your life and what to do next. If you haven't met me yet, I'm Liz. I help women heal and find their purpose, find love in their life after narcissist abuse. If that is you, God has brought you here. I'm super excited that you're joining me. If you've watched my other videos, welcome back. I'm so grateful for you returning. Super excited for today's video, so let's dive in. Have you ever wondered how you have felt when everything in your life is falling apart, especially when it comes to your relationship? It might be chaos. It could be God trying to remove the wrong person from your life. I've been there. When I was in a toxic relationship with a narcissist, I didn't even realize what was going on. The signs were there, but I did not listen to them. Not until much later. Now, looking back, I see how God was guiding me out of the darkness and into the freedom that I have now. Today, I'm sharing the three clear signs that God is trying to remove a narcissist from your life and what steps you can take to follow his guidance. Let's get into it. Sign number one, disruption in your life, chaos. Okay. Are you experiencing disruption in your life? Is it just chaotic? Sometimes God creates disruption to grab our attention. Does he have your attention now? Maybe there were signs before, you didn't listen. So things had to go haywire for you to actually take note of what is going on. These might feel like setbacks. They might feel like huge obstacles. It might be the greatest challenge you have experienced yet in your life, but they're actually steps for something greater. It is setting you up. It is setting you up for your future path. And that is something to be excited about. For me, that was actually something that I looked forward to. After I realized what setbacks bring to my life, I now am excited. What does God have in for me? Especially if it catches me off guard. If I'm like, wait, I did not expect that to happen. You initially panic, but then I really get excited. I'm like, okay, God, what do you got for me? I'm super excited to find out what this is. So let's get into a couple of examples of what disruption might actually look like. Increased arguments or toxic behaviors that are being exposed. Maybe losing peace in your daily life, constant anxiety, stress, and unease. Maybe opportunities that force distance, like a job relocation or a major life change. These things might have nothing to do with the relationship that you're in, but if it's something like a job that is forcing you to relocate, maybe that relationship is part of the reason why God is choosing to affiliate with the job because he's planted seeds with that relationship and you haven't listened yet. So now he's like, okay, let's make it about your job. Your job is sending you across the country. Now, what are you going to do? Because you need finances, right? You need your financial freedom. You need to be able to afford life in general. So now he's really giving you a wake up call and you don't think it has anything to do with the relationship, but honey, take that job, go free yourself, and you'll see the reasoning behind that later. It just comes full circle and you're like, now I get it. Let me tie in some scripture here. In Romans chapter 8, verse 28, it says, and we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, even in the pain of disruption, can be a part of the divine plan he has for you. And I hope you follow it because it will not steer you wrong. Follow God's plan. All right, let's get into sign number two. A second clear sign that God is trying to remove a narcissist from your life. The sign is that the doors are closing. There are doors that are closing on you. When doors start to close, it can feel frustrating, but often it's God. He's protecting you from further harm. So, what do I exactly mean by doors are closing? Let's get into a couple examples. Maybe the narcissist losing control over you or pulling away emotionally. You start to see the narcissist starting to ignore you. They feel like they're losing control of you and you're pulling away emotionally. That relationship, that door is closing. Pay clear attention to those signs. Relationships with mutual friends start fading or they become strained. Maybe you've got good friends that have been really close, have been in maybe a significant part of your life. And maybe they have been there for some good times, but overall, if that door seems like it's closing on a friendship that was genuine in the past, believe that it is closing for a reason. A lot of times in the beginning of the relationship, everything was amazing. You feel like this is the best thing ever. I love this man. This is the greatest relationship. But when that feeling starts to fade and your intuition, your gut is saying that things just don't seem right, listen to them. All right. Third example, financial or situational changes that make the relationship unsustainable. We talked about the job. What if a financial situation comes up? What if you lose your job and you need to move back in with your parents? What if you hit huge medical bills and need to find a way to resolve those bills? Maybe you need to move. Maybe your mortgage, your rent right now is too much money. So you need to move somewhere cheaper that pulls you away from the narcissist. Take that as a clear sign. Maybe your grandmother that lives 800 miles away needs your care now, and you have to leave, and the narcissist can't come with you. That's where your situation might change. That door is closing. That is a clear sign that God has tried to remove the narcissist from your life. Listen to it. Instead of trying to reopen those doors, trust that God is guiding you to something greater, something better. Revelation chapter 3, verse 8 reminds us, I have placed before you an open door that no one can shut. Trust that the doors closing now are making a way for the right ones to open. How beautiful is that? A door closing will open another door in your life. You do not want to stay with the narcissist in a tragic relationship. You are missing out on an amazing relationship that is waiting for you. But you need to close the doors with the narcissist so you can move on and open the new door to finding true love because it is out there for you. I found it and you can find it too. All right, let's get into the third sign. Super excited for this one. This is the third sign that God is telling you it's time to let that narcissist relationship. The third sign is a deeper inner restlessness. Have you ever felt a deep, unshakable restlessness in your spirit? That's often God nudging you to move out of a situation that is no longer serving you. That relationship had its purpose. You were there for it. You lived it. It has faded. The doors are closing, and you just have this restlessness, this spirit that is telling you it is time to move on. Some examples you might notice. Maybe you're feeling like you're meant for more, but you're being held back by the relationship. No relationship should hold you back. You should be there for growth for each other in a relationship. Maybe you have a strong desire to focus on your healing, growth, or your faith journey. Maybe it's time where you really dig deeper in the works of God, attend service or attend more services. Maybe finding the right church, the right community. That is super important. Being surrounded by the same people that are on the same journey as you. Become deeper in your faith. I recently signed up for Halo, which is an awesome app, Halo. And the free version sends you a little snippet of the Bible every single day. And the paid version is amazing as well. There's so many great resources. I often pick up little books just around the house where it's just one single page that's going to give you a breath of fresh air. I don't know how, but they always relate to what I'm going through. They're amazing. if I ever just feel kind of worn or something is calling me to speak to God in that moment and I can't find the words, I will open up my little books, get them from Walmart, Target, Amazon, and often they have a prayer at the end, which is just so fulfilling for me. So maybe you have that strong desire to focus on your healing growth or your faith journey, and that is okay. You can end a relationship to focus on you. That is okay to do. You have that privilege to do that. This is your life. Another example, maybe there's unease when praying or thinking about your future with this person. Maybe something just doesn't feel right. You have to listen to your intuition. Intuition is everything. For me, I'm a very analytical person, so I want to reason with everything. But guys, this is so small compared to what your intuition and what your gut is telling you. And there's research on this. I'm reading the book by Joe Dispenza right now. And oh my gosh, this guy is just completely amazing. Just telling you like there's so much more to this world and the material things and the things that surround us. We are keeping ourselves so tiny when the world is so much greater than what we see with our own eyes and what we hear, what we smell, what we taste, what we feel. There's so many greater things. So I'm only in the second chapter right now, but just mind blowing. It's awesome. I'm listening to that on Audible. Practical advice, lean into this restlessness. If you are feeling like something is pulling you, lean into it, pray for clarity, take the courage, take those steps, just take baby steps. Baby steps is all you need. That will lead to greater success with this. I know it's super hard to end a relationship. It took me 15 years to get out of the relationship. Trust me when I say I know I've been there. It took really small baby steps and eventually it happened. And my life is so beautiful right now. I can't ask for anything more. So let's tie in a scripture to the third clear sign. In Jeremiah chapter 29, verse 11, God promises, "For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." Trust that this restlessness is leading you toward that hope. So I've given you the three clear signs that God is trying to remove a narcissist from your life. Let me know if any of those resonate with you. Please put them in the comments. This is going to help out other people. Thank you so much. I'm going to get into a little bit of guidance for you and offer you some things, I hope it does help, whether it just gives you a little snippet of what you need to do. I'm so happy that I could help you. So, what to do? If you're seeing these signs, it's time you take action. A lot of times we'll just sit in our thoughts, but action is where change comes. I want you to pray for wisdom. I want you to surround yourself with supportive people. Community is so important. And start taking steps to rebuild your life. It's so important. Oh my gosh, because those baby steps will amount to huge, enormous wins. It's just a snowball effect. So, actionable steps that you can actually take. I want you to spend time in prayer and meditate for clarity. Meditation will change your life. It's hard at first, but stay with it. Seek counseling or coaching to navigate the transformation. I am a certified transformational life coach. I would love to work with you. If you have made it this far in this video, I hope that you are enjoying my perspective. I would love to work with you. If you made it this far, I feel like there's a calling, there's a spirit saying that something is drawing you here. And please do check out my other videos because I do have a lot of free information and resources on my YouTube page. Other actionable steps, join a community or group of like-minded women for support. I have had support in person with other women and I've had it online and all of it is transformational. It just takes, it just, it takes some bravery to get out there and do it. But once you do, it's a way of life. I can't even imagine not having these communities in my life. If you're ready to take back your life and you need guidance, my coaching program is here to help. I'll walk you through every step of the way as you heal, grow, and step into a new life that God has planned for you. I am available to you. Now, remember, these three signs God is trying to remove a narcissist from your life: the disruption, the closed doors, and the deep restlessness. These aren't just random, they're divine nudges. If this video resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe. And let me know in the comments which sign you've noticed in your own life. You're not alone, and I'd love to support you on your journey. Trust the process, trust yourself, and trust God. He has something so much greater waiting for you. Much love. You are an amazing, brave, supported woman on this earth. You are here for a purpose, and you are loved, and you are not alone. God bless.